Okay, so we're working on our track course, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a track because it's not just like a typical jumps and turns. It's going to be running through the woods. Uh, you can almost see where we stopped, about 20 feet out there. We're going to take this section of fence down, and we'll use the Blue Diamond tree puller to finish pulling the little trees out of this area. I've had this Blue Diamond tree puller for about a year now. I really like it. Certain things that I don't like about it, some of the other models actually had more of a root cutter that stuck out from it, and I can definitely see where that would be handy now. I'm betting this first tree that's right here, whenever we go to pull up this first one right here, it'll probably end up being difficult. For some reason, something that's that size, it has a tendency to want to cut the tree in half instead of actually pulling it out by the roots. And luckily I've got the stump grinder that whenever that happens, just hit it with the stump grinder and knock it out of there. I don't want to leave stobs sticking up for the tires on the side-by-sides to get punctured with. But anyway, we'll get this fence here taken down so that we have a exit out of the woods here. And because part of what I was thinking is, of course, the wind's blowing good right now. I was thinking at least it has a fan inside the Kubota. I'd like to be inside there with the air conditioning, and you can be
I don't blame you.
out here hot and sweating, wrapping up barbed wire and stuff.
I'm gonna go get the John Deere real quick.
Sit in that thing. Yeah. All right, so we got all the barbed wire down. Actually, Rick got all the barbed wire down. I was his helper, just standing there watching, supervising. I'm going to use the tree puller to pull all the posts out. And then I'll start pulling some trees out.
I mean, honestly, I probably could have done that by hand, but he's just trying to show off with his equipment. I could already have that one out. Easy work, easy work. Go ahead. You do not want to get your hand caught in there. I probably could have pulled this tree up with my hands too.
that's our little brush pile of trees that just got pulled out of there. Rick's got the tractor with the grapple bucket. He's fixing to grapple all that stuff up and stick it on the burn pile that's up over there. And this is what the 20 minutes or so we cleared out. Still got a stump over here that's going to be right in the middle of the course, so I'll have to put the stump grinder on, come back in here and grind that stump off. That thing should take no time at all to be ground out, and may have them come back here and do some forestry mulching while it's kind of dry back in here, get this area knocked out a little bit. Okay, so now that I've got the tree puller actually pulled off the machine, I can show you the one thing that I have had a problem with, which is not that big of a deal, but you can see that the hose fittings and the cylinder are way up underneath, you know, all this stuff is guarded. So we did have one of the hoses come loose, started spraying fluid out, kind of sucked, had to stop for the day, and then actually had to go get a special set of wrenches because what I had here couldn't fit up in there to tighten those up. But so far that's the only the only issue that I've had with this tree puller is you know, getting to that hose to tighten it up. But it's, you know, it is that way to protect the fittings and stuff, and it needs to be that way. It's just a pain in the butt if it ever comes loose. So
Make good choices. Yeah.